Hi, my name is Mason Lundgrin, and I play baseball here at Lipscomb. I'm a psychology major, and I'm from Salina, Kansas. I just wanted to share a few things from the Word, and how I use it towards athletics. And I just want to give a special thanks to Logan Van Treek on challenging me and how I use this in my life today. I have two things I want to share, one from Matthew and one from Proverbs. First thing is Matthew 7, and Matthew 7:13 to 14, it reads, "Enter by the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is easy that leads to destruction, and those who enter by it are many. For the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life, and those who find it are few." The first thing I think about that is, living for Him versus living in the earthly life is two totally different things, and we find ourselves living the earthly way a lot easier, and just the instant gratification and how we just keep going every day. But in reality, if we keep living that way, we're not going to make it to our eternal home in heaven. And so one thing I find from that is enter by the narrow gate. The narrow gate to heaven is the way of living for Him. And in today's world, that's just not really acceptable in the eyes of people. And that's just one hard thing that we need to get through and ultimately go to. And in Proverbs 21:31, this is one I kind of live by, and it's on my locker, and it's Proverbs 21:31. "The horse is made ready for the day of the battle, but the victory belongs to the Lord." That hits me hard, and it's like, we can practice all we want, but without the Lord, the practice is nothing. At the end of the day, you got to give thanks to the Lord, and just thanks for Him for allowing you to do that. And just a couple things for baseball is like using baseball as a platform. With those two verses, I think me in baseball, I can use it to help people find that narrow gate or give thanks to the Lord. And one way to do that is, if we're doing good or bad, like if I strike out or if I hit a home run, any way I do it, it's your body language. Your body language depicts the love the Lord has for you and has for others. Picking up teammates in good and bad, like good job or hey, you got this next time. Just the energy like in the dugout or on the field, like picking people up. And just the other aspect of it is learning. Learning. Every day we're learning, and when we learn, we got to use that to meet our Father in heaven at the end of it. Another way is talking to people at first base. When I get there, some people have arm sleeves with the cross on it, and I just kind of make conversation like, hey, like, are you a believer? Like, tell me what's your favorite verse, and we just kind of conversate and just kind of like share the word and kind of, influence people. And one thing that really inspired me by Logan Van Treek was his walk-up song. Mine this year is Running by Brendan Lake and Elevation Worship. And I can't tell you how many people have asked me about like, what's your song, and just letting them know like this sport it's fun to play, but at the end of the day, it's a platform. It's a platform to glorify the Lord and share the word and just ultimately give thanks to the Lord, as in Proverbs 21:31. But the victory belongs to the Lord. Without the Lord, nothing is possible. We wouldn't be here, and just the loving and caring He gives for us. And last thing is, I challenge you in good and bad times to take a step back and think of something you can give a thank you to the Lord for. Things as we deem on earth as bad often reveal themselves as good in the future. So I challenge you in times of bad especially, we're all going to get upset, but don't get too upset, and just take a time, step back, and give thanks to the Lord.